Ashefo mo bibi achi ema na kwaba eleba mass TV so emme asusan sem for wajibre wasone so kroji said kwemu so mbesum se mass anapa no sia kasebo ne enhwe nsem abedi kasebo mu akotini Ghana man His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ordinary setting Ghana tour ekopie mu ewo Japon ewo Northern District ewo Framantim na won sem fufrum so asanso ana Ghana man Penny abedi eche Excellency Professor Jenana Opoku Ajimanso ede futu akoma asofo na wo man Ghana hanom so na sanso ena won sem fufrum so a wodu ani chiemu ewo na number north nso a MC order de sede abetu Ghana man His Excellency John Dramani Mahama enima oche se ka sede wodu ani chiemu ewo na number ne potema asumde ka sa asumde dia abo mu te sede junso abo akokɔ nto wasem penifo se wonhwe we bibi emfa ho ensem woni sado bebre na me Majibra mbabe sumu enana pawe na asida kese enkoma City Base Properties Ghana Limited also pass ase amanso bia eni hu dia bramaka chibaje mu saas ni bi matina kese en ewo nungua barrier amoni scan guest house no ene bonhwe no betima frɛ 055 1996843 055 1996843 City Base ana wajim so say we add value to your home sanso and a first choice bra ever the newscasting show hosting MC operation cosmetology in Kwado Sibra Makachi bet my for 055 405 4939 055 405 4939 first choice and now we empowering minds unlocking potential and a power working kind for me abonas kapa me dane me hosima me ba me de kaseboni chiemu eba besum Ashefo mesa mamuna akwaba biom eleba mass anapa no sia kasebo yiso afejibre netie kasebo mu nchiemu se na ebe kai abra Ghana man His Excellency John Dramani Mahama afimpienu eduenu na brandi simpenifo ene ye man penin obo amapro no nsem no boteni na ne se Ghana fo enya wo mugide na mto aba enfa mamu na mo ba abe mo be hwa implement 24-hour economy no so beboa ama Ghana de woni chiemu manga ye dwedie nsem eni ejuma musem so ebegina ye pa ne titiri ejuma beba ama mebu no hodo de won jindubone a embo ama man Ghana entum point ne de ka se die Ghana man His Excellency John Dramani Mahama gonja de share kronkron odi ni resetting Ghana tour ekopie mu ewo Japon no I North main sinimu ewo Framantim openi ekopie mu ho ade aso aba forma ohwe se obesi 24-hour economy market TV amatwemufo owo Japon ni potem so beboa amadu eni chiemu ewo Japon ni potem na so a jodi ensem so ebegina ye pa ewo ho no Ebusian force to akasebo no so e da ma odi ayeguso ejina Ghana man His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ni sra hwe odukopie mu ewo Japon ewo Northern main sinimu no Ghana man His Excellency John Dramani Mahama so e din semi to jo watch say voter start testers factory ewo Japon ni potem akwesisi ano factory ensheda enye adwuma biom Ghana man His Excellency John Dramani Mahama achema oche say ya do ni penifo ekwa atanya me aduma enche bia behwe amasa factory no edijuma ewo ho.
The revitalization of this factory will create sustainable jobs in the Japon area. It will strengthen Ghana's textile value chain, and it will reposition Japon as a vibrant industrial hub, complementing our broader investments in agriculture, commerce, and infrastructure. And one of the things somebody asked was where we're going to get the cotton to spin. Arrangements are being made to sign a memorandum of understanding with the government of Benin to supply us with cotton from Benin to feed the factory in Ghana. I wish to inform Togbi Mamao and the workers of Volta Star Textiles Limited that very soon the transaction advisor is bringing the strategic investor to visit the factory and start the design for modernizing the factory.
Ashafo say ton sem so eda ma de na miguso e ka say mass anapa no si akase ebo ele onuguso a wo hwe say ton sem so eda ma de a Ghana mampeni abedi echie Vice President Professor Nana Jane Opoku Ajima okopiemu ewo Accra Church's 90th anniversary lecture ekoso ewon crime poni mantem no hanum so openi edin semi to jaw de futu mass of phone na watch sempempimpo asofo bebre na etumi nye sika so wontumi mboa tibemufo ahodo awo ni potent wosre say asofo bebre na mu asofo bebre na mu nsem obi no abesre mu say unu obi ewon potempo na ho chi na bon made na tiweni e kire no.
Also to government must outlast any single administration or party color. In so doing, the church will hold its balance and be grounded in trust. Speak on principle, not on partisanship. The pulpit loses its moral authority the moment it becomes an extension of a single political party's communication machinery. I know you don't clap to that, but it's okay. Corruption, injustice, abuse should trouble the church's conscience regardless of which party occupies the seat of government. Counsel confidentially, witness publicly. Wisdom lies in knowing which moment calls for which voice. Government, of course, has its own role to play in this relationship. For our part, we must resist the temptation to seek the church's blessing as a substitute for the church's scrutiny. Ladies and gentlemen, repositioning also means recognizing the Ghana we have become. We are a republic of Christians, Muslims, traditionalists, and people of no known religious affiliation. Ghana's enduring culture of peaceful coexistence among people of different faiths is not an accident. It is one of our country's greatest strengths, and it has been sustained by generations of leaders who chose cooperation over competition and the common good over sectarian interests. The defense of free and fair elections, the rule of law, freedom of conscience, and the protection of the vulnerable are not a partisan enterprise. They shouldn't be.
Ashafo say to akasebo no so e da ma de onim se do ani chiemu e wa man Ghana hanum de afi bia e di National Farmers Day celebration e hihye so nyan se enwan mekuafo no ya de yesu ye de chia ni so e de amomo na nam so nti e ma Easy Group Foundation impenifo abon modin aya doye bebre e da mekuafo ahodo enu so ebeboa ama National Farmers Day celebration so no e be gina ye pa na donations yi omo tractor pickup PB 20 motorcycles and so beboa Emma 42nd National Farmers Day celebration so and so be gina ye pa na donation e so e Ministry of Food and Agriculture I want crime poni mantim.
Thanking Easy Groups for generously donating to this cause. As you are all aware, when agriculture goes wrong, nothing else in this country can go right. Because all of us here survive on food. Without food, there will be hunger. And as you are aware, if you are asked to spell hungry, you see that angry is there. And so, somebody who is hungry is also angry. Hunger will never allow any individual to think about what he or she can do in life. You get irritated, you get too emotional, and there's nothing you can do. And our farmers are available 24 hours to ensure that they make food available for every Ghanaian. But they are not celebrated. They are not properly rewarded. This time round, His Excellency President Mahama wants the Ghanaian farmers to be properly rewarded and recognized. And that is why we extended that invitation to the general public. That government is for all of us, and the farmer is there to serve all of us. Let us all take interest in the farmers' welfare, in promoting the interests of the farmer, in mobilizing resources to ensure that the farmer is motivated to put in his best to make sure that we have food in abundance. 4th December 2026 is the day set aside to celebrate our hardworking farmers. For the first time, the response we are receiving from the general public is an indication of the confidence, the absolute confidence that the public has banked in government and the Ministry of Food and Agriculture. Over the years, the National Best Farmer is given some amount of money for him to provide a residential facility for himself and his family, and some basic farming implements to support his activities. This year, we are taking it to a new level. The National Best Farmer will first receive a brand new pickup, which has been presented to us today by Easy Groups. This is meant for the National Best Farmer. And then apart from this, it's going to take an amount of 1.2 million Ghana cedis. And then a brand new tractor and accessories and assorted farm inputs. Let me indicate that before this presentation, a company also came here and donated 2 pickups to us. So this year we have 3 pickups. We've also received 1 bus, 50-seater bus, for presentation to the best senior high school in practical agriculture in this country. And as usual, our major sponsor, AGB, has also made a commitment of making available the 1.2 million Ghana cedis to be presented to the National Best Farmer. We thank Easy Group and we thank all other companies who have come to donate. In the coming weeks, we expect more of these companies and individuals to be coming. We want to make it special. Today, they have also given us 16 motorcycles, 20 motorcycles. We want to assure the general public, as it was done last year. Last year, all the donations that we received, not a single one was left in the office here. Everything was given to the farmers. And we want to do the same thing. We at the ministry here, we are just a conduit for transmission. We'll mobilize and make sure it gets to the farmers. Because the ultimate should be the impact that we want to see on production. And so we thank you very much. And we are grateful for the gesture. And we will continue to invite the rest, those who haven't come, that this is the time. From now up to October, we expect every institution and every individual who cares about food production and who values the work of our farmers to come and contribute to this noble cause. By Friday, the chairman of the committee, Honorable John Dumelo, will announce some specific bank accounts. We want to give the accounts to the general public so that those who don't want to be mentioned in the presence of the media can quietly deposit their donations into the accounts for us. At the end of the mobilization, we will come out openly to announce to the general public how much we have received in the form of cash and all the assorted donations that will come to the ministry. In all that we do, we are concerned about transparency and accountability. Because the major motivation here is to ensure that the farmer is able to deliver so that all of us can live and live well. Thank you, and may God bless you all.
Ebusianfo na make how say mass anapa no sia kase ebo ele onugu so awohwe say so nsem so eda ma de ye de ni echiemu ewa na ebuera Dwabin municipality a oni so de ni chiemu ewa man Ghana hanum so a oha ba ko so eda mpenifo ahwe ekuatia eye galamse awodo ekoso ewon potem esanse ese ye nso ni esase pe na nam so nti ne de yakase the National Security Secretariat in Penifo a wo Dwabin municipality e de nsem beto dwa wo chese bosum ba ko ntem de one person be unse excavator bi e di djuma anagalam say bi ekoso e wo san potem no e wo bosum ba ko ntem.
I think we started this whole exercise with you, and what we witnessed today, or we are witnessing, you can bear with me. That is very, very frightening. Very, very frightening. So no wonder the regional minister who's leading the regional coordinating council or the regional security council that from today, Wednesday, till the following month, there is no mining in the Dwabin municipality. What we would want to see is reclaiming pits or lost or degraded lands. You know, as we are also on the field, we are gathering our intelligence, and we'll make sure the report gets to our superior and then know the necessary action to take, even within the 1 month.
Ashafo say tonsem so eda ma ode na number north MC so edi nsem bi abeto dwa ode ade se de ma Ghana man His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ani Ghana penifo ni penifo ahodo dagbon na o chese se eka se di akwesa asumdu eka sa asumdu de ebi enyi ni ti e woni potim to wo sem penifo se won hwe no bibi enfo de sansem we na atudwa abroad ni sira hwe ekopie mu e wagbe wa ahifie ho ohonum enopeni edi sansem na etudwa wo.
Thank you very much. Actually, when we lost our father, the king of Dagwang, Yana Abubakar II, formally sent a delegation to the Nanamba Traditional Council to formally inform the regent of Nimilang about the death of Ghana. They didn't stop there. They proceeded to my good office to formally inform me of the passing of Ghana. In fact, since the message got to me, I couldn't sit because I know that our father, Yana, who represents the Bewa Palace, and then the Makambo Palace are brothers. And for that matter, there was that need that I quickly rise to support my brother, Minister Secretary for AD in organization. So I've been doing this here. We have done a lot of planning on how we're going to receive everybody. We're going to plan against unforeseen circumstances. And I'm very much sure that this occasion, with the necessary security arrangement put in place, the grounds organization, and food and other areas, we are very sure that this operation will start and end successfully. We are already speaking to our brothers. We have already done it through the security agencies that we should, the bank is peaceful, and we always want to maintain that peace that we are enjoying. Nobody should come to the funeral with any sophisticated weapon so that we don't report any casualties. Besides that, after this meeting, sit down to plan ahead the final funeral, the seventh day, the 7th of Yana. He was the mirror, our Yana Wakari II was a mirror of peace. He was a swan of unity and a bridge of development. Everybody can testify that personally I had a very good relationship with him. I never met him with his elders, I always met him with his bedroom. He always shared his wisdom with me, and that I always apply to be able to govern my administer my administration very well. And I am very sure with his vision, his nature, his wrestling, because we all pray that whatever we are wishing for him is reality. And there is no need for anybody to have any problem or any doubt in the organization. The grounds is perfectly organized. The all security arrangements are in place. And I just want to call on His Excellency Dr. Mahama to replicate the proceedings, whatever mechanism that was used to get the One Kingdom to this level, to apply that to Kano, so that we also resolve our differences and also get to where the one is inherited. Thank you very much.
Ebusiafo Semeti akasebo no so ade amaode a odu eni chiemu ewo Norfa Northern Regional Peace Council Chairman Bishop Matthew Yitiere Openi akosan ni Book of Condolence munim se nche bia edu tu manim se akase de enya ade ohini ede madagbon de aka ati asefe no nenam sunti no openi ekopie mu ewo dagbon honum so ekosan ni Book of Condolence ewo honum.
Very few years back, I think around August 2022, I was brought officially to this part of the northern region from Tamale to be the leader of the Catholic Church here. And he was one of those that I called for, and I visited him and introduced myself as somebody who was coming here as a son to be a collaborator in building peace and bringing about development in this part of northern region. And he gave me a very warm reception, very fatherly, and welcomed me warmly. And then he promised that he would do all that is within his means to collaborate with the church and to collaborate with me as a leader in building peace. And from there, I have come severally with visitors who are coming from abroad and elsewhere to greet him. He has always given us audience. The last one was a visit of the Apostolic Nuncio, the one who represents the Pope in Ghana. we came here, and then he gave us a very warm reception. That was the last time I met him physically. Still in his good spirit, and then exuding peace and love. That is what I remember lastly of him. But he has been a very warm-hearted man, very warm-hearted father, and well, we would have loved to keep him around, but God loves him better than we do, and he has called him back, so we cannot complain.
Thank you so much.
Ashafo se to ansem no so eda ma odi yede ni echie mu ewo twefo atemokwa mensi ewo ifinfin mantem se ka se de ada twefo atemokwa district assembly mpenifo akotwa ahomemu ewo twefo atemokwa senior high school na ne se wobo omodin esi four story dormitory block eda ma adesuafo we no ha na oche se our story building blocks no basic blog mienu amambe man sanso ena basic blog mienu so amamba no so beboa ama desuafo nso no won ho anhan won ewo ho no.
School dormitory, two-story building. Girls dormitory, two-story building. Then boys dormitory, two-story building. And no, and then yeah, the pound to much. Yeah, but yeah, man, yeah, the aso above form. I'm a ebeboa, I'm a school acronym. At the chair, no, and yet teaching in Kwaku classroom now or child, and I said you or so or child you. Aya na environment no so eden account enuanu mu amuwa ha musua de moma yenye suban padi moma adesua no enye ye botaye ye teacher for ka asemo kire ye moma yenti o mo why yesra mo nkola abone samo de moma yempare ho minim se uko school bi wo ha beti se obi huru wall obi dwane kwa ha no wo ba mo kwa de eden eni ha enam se me minim se oyo sofo a nipa na oye headmaster no oyo den oyo sofo de bia no kanya mesem eden
Papa consultant wona adwumadie nyina ejina wo so ama contractor no wajina no so na adwumadie na ye de ahye ne nsa se bosome dumi ntamu na so tumi wie sa adwumadie nyansan ya ye de si ye na so ana se de si ye so si ye ebi na ye de be si ho no ye be ka te so si ya na kadia eya esi ho no mo ye mpese ya mo be fi asie no e ba be jina kwan mu na de sa ọhawo ne amane ne nyinaa brɛ yi sɛ saa brɛ no ɔmo tumi wie saa school dan wei a nka nneɛma a yɛsi yɛyɛ wɔ ha no ebi ɛso ate sɛsi yɛbɛbie school September sukuufoɔ no bɛdɔɔso programs a yɛyɛ wɔ Ghana school biara mu no deɛ ɛbɛyɛ nyinaa bi wɔ ha no ɔmo bɛyɛ science ɔmo bɛyɛ agric visual art all the subjects a yɛwɔ fɛ ɛwɔ school biara mu ɔmo ne bi
Beda sese we bisa break the 8 no yam break 8 keke ye dia hobrase nya misuro eni adwumaden yo a eso Ghana fo eni ena di break 8 no enti ya be 1.5 years ni so we ampuntu juma enam his excellency John Dramani Mahama so e baga na ha na so obi ka che say break the 8 a obeka say nya nokra ye break the 20 aninti no ye be kwa ye be break 20 kura no mi enwie bi enti na meka ne sa Ghana ade ba kwa he bebre aye mpuntu a aye infrastructure adan asisi ti say school a bit is hospital a bit is yakwan sisi a ohwe big push a beto ho yi a ene de keka ho nyina adwuma ya ekoso twefati mokwa mo kura wo ba ho a project a be gu akwan mu a ekoso gidigidi within 1.5 years yi a no obi bi say break the 8 a wan hwa ne be kuntokwa enye break the 8 aye break the 20
Ashafune ha ana mede mass anapa no nsia kasebo na ebesi ne enhwe nsema bedi akotin bi ewo kasebo ni mu oni se Ghana man His Excellency John Dramani Mahama every se offer abengo etina so de ina mapa beboa ma man Ghana ejina yi etu mpontem kwan de opani ebo no modi ye pen nam sunti oni na mienu nsira hwe kopie mu ewo North Town District na hanum oborura adwapo ne nimpotem na hanum opani ede aso abofo ma wo chese ade a wo hwe we si 24-hour economy market bi amatemmu fo wo dwapon ene nimpotem na no so beboa amadu eni chiemu ewo honum so a dwedie mu sem so begina yie pa na sanso ena won sem foforo mu so a odi eni chiemu ewo man Ghana hanum a amampani abedi echi Vice President Professor Jane na opoku adjuman so ede futo ama asofofo wo man Ghana nanso na sanso na won sem foforo mu so a wodu eni chiemu so ona no bari nimpotem a MC awonu so eda de sede atu Ghana mampani His Excellency John Dramani Menima wo chese wabese amada se ka sede wodu eni chiemu ona no bari nimpotem a asumdo e kasa asumdo die ebi eni woda ntamo sempel first won hwe we bibi emfa we san se ha adwen ye pa ensem wen ensem odo bebe na me boaboa no amede be so mo se mass na pa no nsia kase ebo na sida kase enkoma City Based Properties Ghana Limited from ewa homa we so 055 1996843 055 1996843 City Based and now also add value to your home sanso and a first choice bra eba the newscasting show hosting MC operation which are kwan ewo nungwa baram ne junction 1 and a ben bet my friend 055 405 4939 055 405 4939 first choice and also empowering minds unlocking potentials and a power working kind for a more share back up abuna sikapa makramo.